First and foremost, Kwahala Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Bashem Rakwakadash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone. And shalom to the Akim up there on the highways and byways. Honors to you, brothers, doing the work sincerely, diligently, and faithfully through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. So, I want to talk about the situation with Wi-Fi, going amongst, the people that are protesting over there for what's going on in Gaza, which, from the head apostles on down, we say that, most, some of them over there are Israelites, but for the most part, they're Arabs. So, on the other hand, you got some of our people are mixed among them over there, and also among the so-called Jews, Amalek. But nevertheless, that that fight, that's going on over there between Esau and Ishmael, fighting for a land that's neither theirs. Our job is to pretty much, it's not our fight at the end of the day. It's not our place, to be amongst these heathens, to try to sympathize with them, or to get in the mix of their beef, at the end of the day. Because that beef is between them, Esau and Ishmael. That's not our beef, really. Our job is to just do the work as an evangelist and, prophesy. Because at the end of the day, from the head apostles on down, we warned that these situations will start happening through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. We warned that, these situations are going to take place, the wars and rumors of wars in these last days. We warned about that, and now the prophecies is coming to pass. Now it's all coming together. It's all coming to flourishing. Because we talked about this. We said that these nations are going to rise up against each other and wars. Now you're hearing a rumor that, Iran is talking about getting involved, and that's the fulfillment of prophecy. But the thing is, we're not to get mixed up into that, amongst these other nations and their beef between one another. Because at the end of the day, we got our own beef. We got our own job to do. Yes, of course, we got beef with Esau and these other nations. We got beef with all of them. And ultimately, they're going to be our slaves, in the kingdom. Ultimately, all these other nations are going to have to bow down to the nation of Israel, pursuant to our blessing that Isaac gave unto Jacob, So they're going to have to fulfill their duties as slaves in the kingdom, So we don't really care. We shouldn't really care about the affairs of what they're going through again, get mixed up in that. Our job is just to do the work, preach the word, wake up, the hopeful elect, and warn the people and warn about the destruction that's about to come to pass. The ultimate destruction, that is, which is the implantation of the MOTB, the CHIP, the chip. And, Jacob's trouble, because this is all going to correlate with Jacob's trouble, because all that madness and all that hell that's going on over there is eventually going to come here to the Americas. It's eventually going to come here to America. So shit ain't safe no more. This shit ain't, things, it's not safe nowadays, as the days get shorter, the nights are about to get colder, So this is, let me get this real quick. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. And it reads, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life." So we that warreth, because at the end of the day, we have our own war too, and that's what Esau, ultimately. But our job and our mission is to prophesy against the society, you know, and teach the word, not get mixed up with all these Esau's affairs, or these other nations' affairs. That's that that's their beef, We have nothing to do with that. Our job is just to do the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which He called us to do, because that's just our job, So we don't need to be clout chasing and all of this madness and doing all this stupid shit. It's just extra. That's all dead weight at the end of the day. Let me read that again. Verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier. You see, so no man that warreth, so we don't care about the affairs of what these other nations are going, because they're all going to be slaves anyway, so we don't care. We're just focused on the mission, and that mission is to just go out and just preach the word, prophesy. That's our mission. That's our job, because the Lord already said it Himself. The Lord already warned about situations like that. Matthew chapter 24 verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See not that ye be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. You see, so see ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass. So all of these things that you're seeing with the wars and rumors of wars, all of these must come to pass, but the end is not yet. You see, key. Why is the end not yet? Because there's still prophecy that still has to come to pass, which is that MOTB, the CHIP. That still has to come to fruition, Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So all of these are the beginning of sorrow. What you're seeing right now that's taking place over there in Gaza, with the dead babies, the dead children, dead people, old, young, middle, that's all the beginning of sorrows. And ultimately, them sorrows are going to come over here to America real soon. So nobody's safe, because this is what we're saying. This is what we're out here to do. We're out here to warn our people, especially, the time of Jacob's trouble that's coming to our people. Because our people are the main ones. Our people are public enemy number one, and most of our people don't even know it. This is why we're set up out there to warn them and to tell them about these things, pursuant to Isaiah chapter 42 verse 9. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. So the Lord has His men out there, telling you and warning you of them. Our job is not to intermingle and mix up, with the affairs of what they're going through, of what they have, because we got our own fight to fight. And that fight is fighting a good fight of faith, and preaching His word. That's our fight. That's our job. Not to get mixed up with all these other bullshit, these other nations and their bullshit, because at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck about the struggle and the hell that we're catching in this society. So why should we give a fuck about them and the hell and the destruction that they're going through? Because that's their judgment anyway. So our job is not to care about that or try to get involved, because scriptures also say, meddle not in a man's affairs. We're not meddling in the affairs of these other nations or what they're doing. The Most High got that all set up. Our job is just to come out and preach the word and warn our people and wake up the hopeful elect, about the evil times that are coming. Because right now we're living in some great evil times, and it's going to get even more evil, as the years pass on. You know, this is what we're seeing. You know, this is nothing. That's going on over there in Gaza. That's just the beginning of sorrows, like our Lord said here in Matthew chapter 24, verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. You know, there's gonna be even way more worse evil that's about to come to the earth. Before our Lord Yahweh Shai that comes. And that great evil is coming to Babylon the Great. There's going to be great evil that's going to take place here in Babylon the Great. So when you see what's going on over there, all the airstrikes and bombings and all that ain't shit. Because the great evil is about to come to Babylon the Great. Because there's going to be greater evils than that. That's about to hit America. And this is what we're warning the people about. That's our job. Let me get that real quick. Jeremiah 28 and 8. So this is the book of Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old both prophesied against many countries and against great kingdoms, which America is a great kingdom because America is considered Babylon the Great, of war and of evil and of pestilence. You see, that's what's coming. War, evil, and pestilence. Great evil. Because we're definitely living in some evil times, and it's going to get even more evil, especially when it comes over here to Babylon the Great. So this is what we're preparing our people for and warning our people, because they can't say they didn't know or they didn't notice, because we've been out there for many years and it's all over the internet. If this word can reach brothers over there and over there overseas, like Africa and in Italy, England, the Caribbean, down in South America, and pretty much over there in Finland, and other places like Germany, and and other places like the Philippines and all of that, Australia. If this word can reach brothers out there, and there's just no excuse for nobody not to hear the word. There's no excuse, because you heard it. I know people are hearing this word all over the place. Even celebrities are hearing this word. So you've been warned. So nobody could say that they didn't know. All right. But with that, I just wanted to just bring that out. Our job is just to prophesy, not simplify. That's gonna be the title of the video. So with that, all praises and glories due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakwak Wadash, Shalom.